welcome to my channel. So this is the second episode of to become a writer and how to write a novel. I'm not an expert at all. This is my first time writing a novel, and I'm just sharing my journey with you guys. And if you haven't watched my first video, you can go and watch it. I will put the link in the description, and also you can click here and go back and watch it. I don't want to make it complicated. I'm gonna just take very single and easy steps every single time, because I don't want to get involved into like, oh my god, there are a lot of work and it's huge and I can do it and I want everything to be perfect. So I'm trying to make it down, like breaking it down into small steps, and see what happens. Okay. Maybe it turns into a failure, but I want to go through it. I want to try and do my best and see what happens. I don't want to just give up and say, oh yeah, I can do it. And yeah, so during this week I wasn't very active that much, but I watched a video from this YouTuber, this YouTube channel named Book Fox. It was really helpful, and I got some ideas. Now I know what things to expect related to my idea, because I didn't have those problems most of the time, because I had these ideas for a long time in my head. But if you have a new idea and you're not sure how to deal it, I think it's a very good source to check him. He sounds like a very knowledgeable person to me, at least, and I think he has a very huge subscribers. So I thought I'd just also share the things that I read or I watch with you, and if you also have any suggestions, I would be so happy to see it from you guys. Okay, so last time we worked on the plot and also the theme of the story that I wrote them on this paper, and I had to choose some random calendar book from my house, and I thought I'm just gonna keep everything in just one random thing. It doesn't need to be some very beautiful notebook. It can be a very normal notebook that you have. I'm using what I have. This has lots of unused paper, so I'm going to use these. And yeah, so if you're wondering what we are going to do today, I'm deciding that I choose the name of the main character. If you watch the previous video, you know that I put the name, the character's name empty, because I didn't know what to choose. I had some ideas before, but I'm not sure if I want to have those names for my character. So I'm going to do something else, and I'm going to tell you what is the process of choosing names for the characters. I think it really depends on the genre that you want to write. Mine has a very little element of fantasy. It's not in a real world. It's not a it's not a high fantasy. It's just not happening in a real world. And so probably I'd like to choose different names. But if you have a drum book, or you have a sci-fi, or you have a thriller, or in different genres, you would want to choose those character names in a different way. Probably in a drama book, you would go with very normal and day-to-day names. Like, you won't go for like, I don't know, Israel for someone in your book. But if it's like a fantasy book, you will just go with, I don't know, Bilbo Baggins maybe, or Gandalf. But yeah, it depends on the genre. So I don't want to go very heavy on very unusual names for my book, but I want some unique one, or at least names that they are related to the character. I think names are very important for the characters. It shows their characteristics beforehand. Like I for sure I know that I'm gonna have a character named Angelica or Angela, because in my mind she has those characteristics and I really want her in my book. She's not the main character, she's a side character, but she has a very huge impact into the story, so I know for sure that I'm gonna choose that name for her. But I have no idea what to choose for my main character and other very important side characters. I'm not gonna just go and choose everyone's name. I think it's something that needs to happen in the process of the book, but I'm gonna just choose like maybe 3-4 characters name. And how I'm gonna do is to write down their characteristics that I have in mind, and then based on that I'm gonna just use Google to search and find and see what name is the best thing for them. This page I'm gonna just give it to for the characters. So I'm gonna start with my main character. So first of all, the important thing is that what is the gender of my character? Is the female, is it male, or even in some cases they can be non-binary, or they can be trans. It's really good to keep that in mind. So I'm gonna say that my main character is a girl. Because I'm a girl, I think I have a better understanding of a girl's point of view. So maybe later in the future I have a main character as a boy, but I think it's easier for me to start my novels with a girl's character because I'm a girl. I know a girl's point of view at some extent, not for everyone, but it's really familiar to me. I know I've lived this life and I know how to be a girl and what are the things that the society expects us. So it's a girl. She is very kind, and also I want to see her as this like very sympathetic character who wants to teach children in the world. So she's sympathetic and she wants to be a great teacher. So these are like the wants of her character. These are her personality, and these are her wants, like the things that she wants from this world. She wants to be a great teacher. She wants to teach children in poor cities. And she also has a secret. She comes from a normal family who traveled a lot. This is really also important for my plot. And she is around her 25, 26. So I'm gonna just consider like maybe 28, 27, 26. I'm gonna decide her age during the writing the book because I need to do some math around here. It's really important, okay? So she's not very young. So she basically knows what she wants in this life. She comes from a normal family, and because this world that I'm creating is a place that rich people are very in between of what is happening. And if you're not rich, it doesn't matter if you're from a normal family or a poor family. There's always huge gap between rich people who are from maybe probably like they come from a royal family, or they have something with the royal family. So it's a hierarchy kind of situation in this world. So she wants to make sure that she is in a good position of this society if she wants to do this. And she probably learned these things during her university. So this is their last year of university. Being last year of university, and their kind of entrance of students are really important, is a very real important thing in the story. So that's really matters. So this is like the last thing, like this is something that gives the chance to all the students in the university to just go back into a normal situation that they were, or turn into someone very rich with things to say, and they have this authority of deciding things. Because the number one student from this university can stay in the royal university, and they can do things. Okay, so that's really also important for her. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna go and see what are my options for her character, and I'm just gonna show you my main character. You can do the same thing with your side characters. I'm gonna just do the same, and then tell you what I've chosen for these characters. Okay, so after a very long search, I encountered with these names: Callie, Amber, Seraphine, Lilith, Saye, and Irene. I actually really like these two names. This one has like this Persian thing to it. It's basically a Persian name in Iran. But I think this one really suits my character well. It has this subtle and kind rhyme. I think I really like this I and R pronunciation. It's very smooth, and it feels like this kind of a kind, sympathetic person who wants to be a great teacher and things like that. And for the female, I decided with Angela, and for the male side character, I decided with Leo. So these are the things that for now I've just decided. There are a bunch of things like the name of the university, the name of the country, and all of those things that I allow to happen as I'm just going by. You can go with the same system. I just find what is the core of that place or that thing, and then I'm gonna choose them. And then after I listed at least the important things that I have in my mind, then I'm gonna go and start my next step, which I'm gonna tell you in the next video. So for now, I'm gonna just do all of these off record, finding the name of the city, the country, the university, some of the teachers probably. I told you that there will be a king there, the name of the king. And next, I'm gonna tell you what happens. Probably I'm just gonna go into the world building and have a very short list of the things that happened in this country as their history, what is happening in this country, what is happening in the city, and yeah. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Take care. I see you very soon, and bye bye.